Good morning, children. Last class we have seen about nutrition in humans. This class we are going to see about nutrition in ruminants. So cow and some grass eating animals can swallow large amount of food at a time and later bring back the swallowed food into the mouth. Okay, so grass eating animals, they can swallow large amount of food at a time and again they will bring back the swallowed food into the mouth. Okay, and again they will chew it again. This process of chewing the gut is called as what? Rumination, and such animals are called as ruminants. Understood, children? So cow and some grass eating animals, they will eat large amount of food at a time and again they will bring back the swallowed food and chew it again. So chewing the gut is called as rumination. Gut means already swallowed food which they swallowed into the mouth, again they will bring back. No, that food is called as gut. Okay, so the process of chewing the gut is called as what? Rumination, and such animals are called as ruminants. So today we are going to see about how the nutrition will occur in the ruminants. So grass is rich in cellulose. So cellulose is a carbohydrate which many other animals and humans cannot digest but can be digested by ruminants. Okay, so let us study the process of nutrition in ruminants. First is injection. So you know already, injection means taking in food. Yes, so the animals, they will take on food such as grass into the mouth. They will chew it again. Okay, mix it with saliva. Okay, so for chewing they have a big chewing teeth with powerful jaw muscles. Okay, so with the help of the chewing teeth and jaw muscles, they will chew the grass again and again. The chewed food passes through the esophagus into the stomach. You know, esophagus is the food pipe. So through the food pipe, the chewed food is passed into the stomach. This is about injection. Now we are moving to next step of nutrition, that is digestion. So digestion of chewed food take place in the stomach. The stomach of ruminants is four-chambered. Okay, so in the stomach of cow or any ruminants, it is divided into four chambers. Okay, they are rumen, reticulum, omasum, abomasum. Okay, so rumen, reticulum, omasum, abomasum are the four chambers present in the stomach of ruminants. So now we can see the process which take place in this four chamber. So here you can see the picture of digestive system of cow. So this is the stomach which is divided into four chambers. This area is called as rumen, and this part is called as omasum. Then this part is called as abomasum. Then front, that is called as reticulum. Okay, this area is called as what? Reticulum. Now we can see what is the function of rumen. It is the first and largest chamber which stores large quantity of food that is quickly consumed. So once the cow or any grass eating animal swallow large amount of food, it will be stored for a particular time in the rumen. Okay, it is the first chamber. Okay, it will store large quantity of food that is quickly consumed. The food is partially digested. Okay, so the partially digested food is called as gut. Cellulose is digested in rumen by millions of bacteria present there. Now, reticulum. Reticulum is the second chamber into which food enters from the rumen. Here the contents of both rumen and reticulum mix freely. Okay. So it is the second chamber into which the food enters from the rumen. Here the contents of both rumen and reticulum mix freely. Okay, the gut is brought back to the mouth. So after the partially digested that gut, it will brought back to the mouth. Okay, and is rechewed and re-swallowed by the reticulum. Then omasum. Omasum, it is the third and smallest chamber of the stomach, into which food passes after chewing. Excess of food is absorbed from the food here. Okay, so it is the third chamber, which is the smallest chamber. Food passes from the stomach, into which after chewing, okay, excess of water is absorbed from the food in this chamber. Then abomasum. It is the last chamber of the stomach, into which the food from the omasum passes into it. The walls of the omasum secrete digestive juices which help in digestion. Understood, children? So this is about the process which occur during digestion. Now after digestion, it have to be absorbed. Yes, so although the process of absorption begin in the stomach itself, okay, so the main absorptive organ is intestine. Okay, so the after digestion, the absorption process will be begin in the stomach itself. The absorptive organ is who? Small intestine. Now digested food, it will pass into the small intestine. Okay, and the small intestine will receive the secretion from pancreas and liver, and digestion of food ends here. Okay, so it's like human only, small intestine, it will receive the secretion from pancreas and liver, and digestion of food will ends here in the small intestine. And villi present in the small intestine, it will increase the surface area for absorption. Water from undigested food also absorbed by the large intestine. Okay, again the excess water which is present in the undigested food will be absorbed by the large intestine. Undigested food will be excreted in the form of fecus. This is about what digestion and absorption process in ruminants. I hope that you all understand about the nutrition in ruminants. If you have any doubt, you can ask children. Thank you, children.